Nothing. What's going on?
I don't know. It says last live 32 seconds ago. I don't know. D-Live's been having a problem with that the last couple of days. We had this problem yesterday, remember?
Yeah. Well, shit.
Are you live on YouTube?
No. Mm-mm. Yep, I am.
Here you're live.
On D-Live
Yep,
now?
you're live now.
What the heck? Well, that's a weird thing, isn't it? I am.
Mm-hmm. Here you're live.
Cool. Well, let me pop out chat.
Take my hat off for this episode.
Oh, that's sweet.
Pay my respects.
Thank you. Not too many people would hear that. Hey, Aaron. I am right now. Hey, Eric, how are you? Let me get over here on D-Live and pop out the chat there also. I am using Restream on my OBS today. We got a pretty nice stream for you today, I believe. Oh, thank you. Hey, Pizza Lover. So, have you been there, Eric? I would love to go there. I really would. Hey, Sharon. It is something that I've always wanted to go do. And of course, now at this time and point in my life, I don't believe it would be possible. But hang on just a second. I gotta get old. I gotta get old. There we go. Oh, lordy, lordy. So,
I think it's safe to say, too, that out of respect for the content that we're going to be showing today, you know, trolls will not be tolerated.
no, absolutely not. Nope, no trolls today. No, 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 no. So, thank you for sharing that, Ghost Mafia. I greatly appreciate it. So, Sharon, yeah, no trolls today over on D-Live nor on YouTube. So, hey, RC. My mother-in-law is at our national cemetery in Bushland. Oh, I visited there. Wow, pretty cool. Hey, Sticks. Hey, RC. How's it going, honey?
What? Hope that picture isn't copyrighted. Megan's vlog just got banned. What?
What? For what, Davros?
Evidently copyright.
Hey, Papa Bear. What did Megan get banned for? That's what I need to know.
I'll send her a message and ask her.
Yeah. Okay, Aaron. Okay, honey. Copyrighted materials? Really? What did she show?
She showed the BTK killer. Was it a syndicated show or something that she was showing it from, or
did she narrate it? Did she Murder Mysteries episode. Oh, there you go.
And so it's a syndicated program
Banned for showing
on
copyrighted
television.
materials. But did she narrate it at all? RC, do you know? Did she talk throughout the situation? Throughout the video? Yep,
Hmm.
syndicated. So she got banned on D Live for that?
She said I was commenting as well. Hmm.
Really? Wow, that's crazy. Not much narration. Yeah. See, under the terms of service, if you talk throughout the whatever you're showing, you should be okay. Not much
I mean,
narration, RC
we do
said.
that on every episode, every show that we do. We do that, but haven't had a problem yet. But you never know; they might be changing the rules again.
Right.
All we can do is just keep
No
doing what
one
we do, and
answered.
if we get
I
in trouble for it, then
asked what I was doing wrong and no one answered, just banned. And it is what it is. How many days? And I'm reading the D Live chat. 5 days. Oh, well.
5 days for your first offense. Damn.
Hey, hippie soul. Hey, Megan. Wow, I am so sorry, Megan. Um, DLive rules: no copyright material, public domain, okay, but you must inform them prior if you will be showing it. Inform who, DLive? DLive RC? Is that who you're talking about? Hey, Lady Crocheter. DLive rules: no copyright material, public domain, okay, but you must inform them prior if you will be showing it. Hey, Jenny.
So they have to okay whatever you're showing now. That's I don't
Wow.
see them actually enforcing that too much, but you
Huh.
can play music? Question mark. Right? I
Exactly.
think so.
Yep, DLive. I read the rules after they whacked me. They whacked you too, RC? For showing who? What? Hey, Green Bay. How are you, honey? What they whack you for, RC? And you have to let DLive know ahead of time what you're showing? It all depends on who you are, Davros says. Wow. Are you serious? Hey, Sassy, how's it going? So, RC, it says no copyright material, public domain, okay, but you must inform them prior if you will be showing it. I don't understand what you mean by that. Inform who? Insane. Hey, animated? Well, that's just crazy. I was showing Metropolis the copyright had been renewed under a new trade agreement with the U.S. Okay, so RC, who do I have to inform? Who were you supposed to inform? I've seen a lot worse things on here. No kidding, right? Thank you, Sassy, for sharing this out. I greatly appreciate it. So we'll get going on with the show here in just a minute. I want to find out. Hey, Just a Girl. Hey, everybody, for coming in. Thank you for coming in. I want to find out from RC. Inform DLive is what the rules said. Didn't you say you needed to wait for a response? Yes. That's the first I've known it. I mean, we just do our shows sometime right off the cuff, and I don't ask for DLive's permission. That's
Yeah.
crazy. I'm so sorry, Megan.
We've never had a problem before, so
Well, we'll just play
I
it
say we do
safely
it
today.
and find out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what we'll do is we'll just play it safe today. How about that?
I wouldn't show the video that
No,
the
I'm not
History
going
Channel
to.
video. That one probably be copyright syndicated.
Which
But
video?
The one from the History Channel?
Oh, no, I wasn't planning on it.
Okay.
No, I wasn't planning on doing
You
that.
should be all right with the other ones, but the one from the History Channel I wouldn't show.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, Aaron, I think I modded you. So, yeah, we don't take any prisoners. I'm gonna mod you, RC. You know how it's done, bub. Um, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try to keep up with the chat. I wanted to delete my account for a while, refused to give me VP. Think it's time to get off this train wreck of a platform. No, to be honest with you, Davros, I think that would be a mistake. You know, you've worked really hard. There's, ways of talking to these people and getting things understood. Um,
Well, I
so
know that he went through the things to get his VP,
mm-hmm,
did all the accomplishments,
mm-hmm.
and when he went to apply, there was a glitch that wouldn't let him apply at the time. So he screenshotted. He's talked to him probably 100 times so far. They keep saying, "Oh, we got it straightened out. Get all this stuff," but now they want him to go through all those hurdles and hoops again before they give him his VP. Evidently.
What hurdles and hoops? It's not all that difficult, is it? It
Well,
wasn't
no,
for me.
the 15 streams in a month and all that stuff you got to go through. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, I just think you work too hard, Davros. What I can do is you need to go into their Discord and talk to Tiny himself. That's what I've done, and he's very understandable. So I would go into the Discord and talk to Tiny. To be honest with you, that's what I would do. So, no one. Okay, I've seen other channels. RC said I've seen other channels get the same treatment. No one's being singled out. Rules are rules. So, I mean, you got to admit we've been pretty good. That was like 5 months ago. I did talk to Tidy one time. Yeah. Okay. Well, Davros, I'm sorry that's happened to you. Um. Yeah, I don't know what to say, bud. I don't know what to say. So now I'm kind of leery whether or not I should play any videos. But I'm going to go ahead and do it. If they want to get me off of here, then I guess so be it. I'm all for the, you know,
Actually, Megan, if you were banned, if like say Uber brought you up on panel today, Uber could get a ban for breaking TOS guidelines by having a banned channel up on her channel with her. Trust me, I know.
Okay, so do you guys all know about the hey Papa Bear? You know what? Megan, I would talk to them in Discord also. Talk to Tiny or somebody there on what day it is, who's watching, and who you sent nudes to. Who'd you send nudes to, Davros? They will warn you before they ban you, RC says. Okay. So I can't join a panel until the ban is lifted. Right, Megan, you can't.
Yeah.
Once again, if you guys have any problems, go right into their Discord. Okay, so you guys have known about the Tomb of the Unknown Soldiers, correct? Do you guys know of it? I'm sure y'all do, but do you know what you do is present a case, send in a simple multiple terms of service violation and examples of hypocrisy. You said you liked my nudes. Oh my God, Davros. Is that what those were? Hey, Anki. Yes, Megan. Is that what those were?
You thought those were your
Deborah.
baby pictures.
That's what I thought. They were his baby pictures. Damn, Rose. I know. That's why I don't do Twitch. Sticks. I said hi to all the people, but I don't see anyone. Well, I'm saying hi to you, Sticks. Hello. We said hello, honey. They are over watching on DLive platform. Yes. We're running 2 platforms here. We're running. Okay, so let me see if I can show this. Let me see if I can show this. Let me see. Okay. Let me show you what I'm watching on my screen. So I have DLive's chat right here, and I have YouTube's chat right here. This is what I'm watching. So I'm talking to both chats. Oh, you're fine, Sticks. You didn't know. You didn't know. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm showing both. Yeah. I'm a buy streamer. That's right. I think anybody knows about the Tomb of the Unknown Soldiers. What do you say? Those guards are dedicated. Yes. But do you know the history between the Tomb of the Unknown Soldiers? It is quite the story to be told. So let me get this back up here. Whoops, where'd you go? Where'd you go?
I'm here.
Dadgummit. Where'd I put you?
Hey, Ashley.
No, I lost you. So I'm going to have to add another one. I can't find you now. Dadgummit. I don't know what I do here. Okay, so hang on a minute.
Looks like I'm off to the side of you on the screen. Like
Yeah?
Oh,
Right
now
here?
it's gone again. Oh, now it's back again. Look at your DLive feed. You'll see what I'm talking about. Like right off to the side of you. I keep appearing and disappearing. I see the flag moving.
There's your ugly mug. Yep, right to the side. Okay. So. All right. So we're talking about the Tomb of the Unknown. Okay? Ghost is invisible. Uber's done much. Yeah, I'm like, I try to do a good job, but this multitasking. Hey, Bon Bon, Hanky, is for the birds. If I could get these doggone chats all in one place, I'd be a lot happier. So I'm not going to look at chat for the time being. We're going to go ahead and start. So we're going to go ahead with playing a little video here in case you all don't know what the Tomb of the Unknown Soldiers are. Now, okay. So here we go. I'm going to play a little bit of it. And if I get knocked off, I'm sorry and I love y'all. So be it. So there's quite a history. It started back in 1921, and this is what we're going to be talking about. So here we go, guys. Remember, I can't see chat, so you have to read chat for me, Ghost, if there's something.
Okay.
21.
I got the D-Live
Four
set up.
unknown soldiers were exhumed from 4 World War I American cemeteries in France. They were placed in 4 identical caskets and set before a highly decorated veteran of that war, U.S. Army Sergeant Edward F. Younger.
Okay, this was happened back in 1921. They exhumed 4 unknown soldiers dating from World War I and from France. Okay.
Sergeant Younger ceremonially selected 1 casket. He later spoke of his decision.
Hey, RV, what the heck?
I was left alone in the chapel. There were 4 coffins, all unmarked and unnamed. The one that I placed the roses on would be the one brought home and placed in the National Shrine. I walked around the coffins 3 times. Then suddenly I stopped. What caused me to stop, I don't know. It was as though something had pulled me. I placed the roses on the coffin in front of me. I can still remember the odd feeling that I had, standing there alone.
Okay, so he chose 1 coffin from that. Okay, now what they've done is they decide to go ahead and dedicate in Arlington National, and you'll see it right here.
Mania with the Medal of Honor. In the history of the Medal of Honor, these are the only 5 instances in which the award was presented to a foreign soldier. After World War II, plans were made for the selection and burial of an unknown from that war. But fighting in Korea broke out.
Okay, RV, Charity, when's the last time you talked to me? Matter of fact, I'll tell you what, RV Charity, I just saw you do a video. So tell me, I'll tell you what, dial my phone right now. Call my phone right now. Hey, Thomas. Dial my phone number right now, Angelo. Okay, we'll move on until I hear my phone ring. So,
What's going on?
well, RV Charity Drive said he lost okay, it's him. Okay, come back in, Angelo. Okay, Angelo, come on back in. And I hear my phone going off, so it's him. There you go. Thanks, Angelo. Can never be too careful around here. Okay, so what they did was they picked an unknown soldier from the Korean War, World War I, World War II, and then the Vietnam War. And they built what they called the Tomb of the Unknown Soldiers. Okay? So what they would do is let me see right here. Here it
West
is
of
right
the
here.
sarcophagus are the crypts of unknowns
Now, as
from
you
World War
see
II.
right here in this video, there was 3. There's 3 now. 3 unknown tombs. But at one time there was 4. 4 unknown tombs.
Korea, and Vietnam. Those 3 graves are marked with white marble slabs that lie flush with the plaza. Since April 6, 1948, the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier has been guarded 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, regardless of weather. In blazing sun, freezing snow, and even in the face of hurricanes, the sentinels continue their watch.
Now, if you guys have never seen the changing of the guards, it is one of the most beautiful things. I get goosebumps thinking about it, that I've ever seen on video. I wish to God I could see it in person. I mean, it would be the highlight of my life. Now, let's talk about the 4th soldier. Does anybody know about the 4th soldier?
The sentinels,
Ghost,
members of the
you?
3rd Infantry, or Old Guard,
Just what we learned the other
famous for the
day.
precision of their march
You didn't know
and
either, did
changing
you?
of the guard.
No, I didn't know about the 4th soldier until I seen
The
that.
sentinel
That's
marches
actually a
21
new
steps
development that's
across the
happened in the
black
last
mat,
couple of years.
past
No,
the
no, no, no,
crypts
no, no,
of
no.
each
For
unknown.
about 10 years now.
Well,
He then makes a crisp 90-degree
but it never really got much
to
press. The story,
Oh, yeah, it did though, honey. It went national.
I don't ever remember seeing it anywhere.
Yeah, it went national.
Hmm.
Angelo, do you remember the story about the unknown soldier? I wish I could go, Will. I really do. So anyway, let's talk about this guy that was the. So Reagan, back in 1984, decided that he was going to go. He needed to get didn't need to, but he was going to find an unknown soldier to be put into the tomb from the Vietnam era. Okay. So let me tell you what happened here. That gummit water pills. Can you talk for a few minutes?
Yeah.
Kind
So
of give
like,
them the
okay.
rundown of what happened to
During World War II, there was a fighter pilot.
Hang on a minute. Let me pull him up. Right there's his picture.
Okay, so during, or not World War II, during Vietnam, there was a fighter pilot that had flown like over 130 some missions successfully. And it was like his 139th mission. He went out and he got shot down. Unfortunately, they couldn't get to the plane crash to recover his remains, and because of heavy forces in the area. By the time they did get to the plane to recover his remains, they got him. They sent his remains off to someplace else. Some of his belongings, his wallet, and things like that were with his remains, and was easy to identify. So then when the remains get shipped back to the States, the military needed to confirm that that's who this person was. And they did like blood tests and another test, which led them to believe that was not the remains of the person that was shot down, that somehow the remains had gotten mixed up with somebody else's.
No, they didn't. No,
So
they
they
didn't.
marked him as an unknown.
No, they didn't. They didn't get mixed up with anybody else's.
Well, no, they didn't. But the tests that they did were botched somehow, and it led them to believe that they might have been mixed up.
Right, right.
When in actuality, it hadn't been mixed up. And then later on, through DNA testing, they was able to confirm that the remains were that of this person, and he was identified finally and removed from the tomb of the unknown soldier and put as a known soldier.
Well, what happened was he was deployed. Did you tell him about that? He was deployed to South Asia. And it was his 4th mission, and he was shot down in Lac, which was back then South Vietnam. Okay. So after 5 months after the crash, the Republic of Vietnam went in and they found the remains at the crash site. And Ghost was telling you that they found like his ID, his dog tags, a wallet containing like a family picture, part of his flight suit, remnants of a pistol, a holster, and they returned the remains over to Captain Parnell, who was then serving as the operations officer of Lac, or South Vietnam. And the other items found at the crash site in a plastic bag, and they held him overnight. And then after that, they sent him to the Saigon mortuary with his ID and everything. Well, somehow, like Ghost was saying, his remains got lost. His belongings. Now, back then, DNA identification hadn't yet, been too much on the privy. Okay.
Right.
So they were doing a test, which, hey, Joy. Thank you for coming in.
I forget the name of the test that they did, but it wasn't something that they would normally do to try to identify a body.
Yeah. I forgot what the name of it was too. But,
And
so
they said
anyway,
they said his blood type didn't match.
right, something, yeah. Well, so the testing, like Ghost said, was all screwed up. So here they still had a soldier, unknown soldier. So therefore, he was interned into the tomb of the unknown. They had no idea who this guy was. They just kept saying it was not Michael. That it was not Michael. Okay? So, we're going to watch the internment of Michael back in 1985. And it's pretty sombering. It's sad, but this was the unknown soldier. This is the unknown soldier that they had no idea was Michael at the time. Okay?
By the way, Tidy Labs just hosted you with 0 viewers.
Oh, cool.
So you
Cool,
must be
thank you.
you must be good on the video.
Yeah, good. So this is the interment ceremony of the Vietnam unknown in 1985. And at this time, they had no idea. Remember this. They thought he was an unknown soldier that was found in Vietnam, and he was gunned down, but they did not have any idea who he was. Now, like Ghost said, they did all the testing, and their testing said it wasn't Michael Blassie. It wasn't Michael Blassie. Okay? So, let's go on with this.
Enjoy hosting you.
Now, this is all in the tundra. This is all in the tundra. Look at that. God bless America. I'm telling you what, God bless these people. God bless these people. Now I'm going to skip forward. So they lay in state like that for quite a while. And then what'll happen is, in case you guys haven't seen how they do this.
For service above and beyond the call of duty in action with the enemy during the Vietnam era.
Now remember, everybody, this is the Tomb of the Unknown. All right? This is the fourth soldier that would be put into the Tomb of the Unknown. The fourth soldier. How sad. How sad. God bless him. Just a young guy, too. Young guy. And so that's the interment of Michael, as we know as the unknown soldier at this time. So what happened was, after years and years of his family fighting and finding out that there was a mistake in the tomb, that they were positive it was Michael, his mother and the family went national with this. And they ended up exhuming Michael's body. Okay? They exhumed Michael's body. And so this is, I'm going to bring up a video of that also. Okay, now this is only 2 minutes long, guys. So, please, be patient. So here we go. And there's Michael himself and his family. This is so fascinating to me that back then that they didn't have the DNA, our government didn't have the DNA to tell. Now,
this hallowed ground
um,
profound reluctance.
here's my question. Was it because they needed a soldier for the unknown? Or is it truly that they messed up?
I don't know. I'm wondering if they couldn't exhume the other bodies there and do DNA testing, and then, through, say, like Ancestry, find out who the others are.
Back in 1985, Joy, well, they didn't find any other bodies. They went specifically and found this wreck.
No, I mean the other bodies entombed in the unknown soldier grave from World War II and
What?
World War One.
Yeah, but they didn't have anybody claiming their bodies like they did this guy.
Right. But I would think that if they had some kind of DNA source, they might be able to trace back his lineage and
When
find
now?
the families that he belongs to nowadays.
Oh, nowadays, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Could be. Okay, so this
I
is
know these-
Michael. And they exhumed his body. They went in and did. And look at the respect. Look at that respect. They went in and did DNA testing and found out that it was Michael. He was not an unknown soldier. I mean, I'm just blown away at this. And this is his sister, who's also in the armed forces.
The entire ceremony and the atmosphere, it was a little bit overwhelming for us and what was really happening, but
So now we're gonna. What happened was Michael is buried here. This is his tomb site. So they removed him from the tomb of the unknown and they buried him here. The kid was only 24 years old. 24 years old. I mean, God bless you, Michael Blassie. You know, thank God you're home and resting, right? So, have you ever seen the Tomb of the Unknown?
I've never been there, no.
God almighty, how far do you live from there?
It's probably about a 8 or 9 hour drive from here.
Wow. Were you guys able to see that? Yeah, exactly. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to show the guards. Like I said, I would love to go see them. So here we are. Remember, guys, if you're enjoying this, thumbs up. If not, thumbs up. And this is a low budget project, but we enjoy it. So here we go. This is the changing of the guards, I believe. This just fascinates me. You know what? I tried doing that one day back in my younger years and knocked myself right off on the floor. I put my feet together so hard it kicked my other foot out. Look how beautiful that is.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? I am Sergeant Davenport of the 3rd Infantry Regiment, United States Army,
Thank you,
Guard
George.
of Honor, Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. This ceremony that you are about to witness is the changing of the guard. In keeping with the dignity of this ceremony, it is requested that everyone remain silent and standing. Thank you.
They demand silence. Look at the precision of this. Absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh. Hey, Deb. Love you too, honey. In the spring. Yes, exactly, lovable Rogue. Look at this.
Okay, so according to MapQuest, it's about four and a half hour drive from here.
Oh, wow.
Well, I didn't realize it was that close.
I think Paula's been there. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's right in Paula's neck of the woods. I mean,
Yeah. Look at their face. Oh my God, this is just amazing. Thank you, Will. Yes, Lovable, it is. Oh my gosh, look at this. Can you imagine the hours and hours of discipline and the training that they go through for this? I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. There's another video that says Behind the Guard, and it goes through some of the training and what they go through, which I think would be, it's the 3rd U.S. Infantry, which I think would be absolutely an amazing show to do what they go through. But anyway, there's also an 8-minute clip here of when we get done with this on why not to mess with one of those guards.
I was watching some of those videos. There's a dozen or so Karen videos out there where they were messing with the guards and shit.
Not a good thing to do.
Yeah.
How stupid and ridiculous is that, right? Look at this. I mean, this is fantastic. It just blows me away. God bless our servicemen and women. What an honor for them to be chosen for this. Look at this. I think that makes me so upset whenever people disrespect and mess with the guards, right? Oh my gosh.
Forward! Out!
Wow. Look at that, how they're dressed. This is remarkable. God bless them. Yes, exactly, Lovable Rogue. It is. I was just thinking of that. Amazing with all of it, gave me goosebumps and pride, right, Sassy? You give them respect, absolutely, Jenny. What'd you say there, Joy? Amen to that, Mama. Oh, thank you, honey. Hope you're feeling better, Joy.
Forward! Out! Out!
This is sacred ground, guys.
Forward! Out! Ready! Hey! Reset! Out!
Amazing.
Forward! Out! Ready! Hey!
One in a lifetime to go see that,
Pass
guys.
on your orders. Hold and order. Remain as directed. Order. Act go. Ready. Hey. Reset. Oh.
Oh, thanks. Oh, thank you. Luis. Luis.
Right. Shoulder. Oh.
Amazing. The hours and hours of dedication that they put in.
Halt! Halt!
I wonder if they get off here when they're flat.
Halt! Halt!
You know, they get off and they go have a beer and talk about it. I doubt it, you know. But I couldn't sure, you know, came up here. Just amazing.
All right.
Halt! Halt!
These guys do this 365 days a year. Wind, snow, sleet, rain, hurricanes, doesn't matter. They are out there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
How many of them do this? How many are dedicated to just this?
Imagine being out there on that line and it's 2 feet of snow on the ground, 3 o'clock in the morning, 26 degrees below zero, and they're still doing this.
Right, right.
In the exact same outfits that they are in right now.
Yep. Let's look at this real quick. I just want, out of just curiosity, this is behind the old,
Soldier has been guarded 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year for the
this
past
is from the
77
U.S.
years.
Infantry Regiment.
But what exactly does it take to be a Sentinel? Selfless service, training, time, and ultimately perfection. And it all starts with volunteering.
Volunteering.
Basically, all soldiers are selected on a volunteer basis. Nobody's forced to come down here. We take them only if they're volunteering. That way we know we're getting a soldier who really wants to be down here. So we put soldiers through 2 different types of training. It could either be a 2-week TDY class, as we call it, or it could be a 30-day TDY class.
The TDY cycle is to get prospective guards to learn the basics of uniform, rifle manual, marching, and memorization of history and facts, each of which is completely unique to the Sentinels. All the candidates' uniforms are torn apart and rebuilt from the ground up in order to achieve their standard of perfection.
Everything
Wow.
we do down here is for the soldiers that are on the plaza that gave up everything, gave up their life, gave up their identity. Exactly what we try to perfect our performance, our uniforms and everything, to hold it to the highest standard.
Take pride in your uniforms. You putting time, putting work in your uniform lasts throughout the day is the outside performance test. Gigs on outside performance would be such things like posture, again, whether or not you're staying in cadence or the rhythm of the person changing you out, your rifle angles, basically anything that can go wrong, they can gig you on. They could even gig you on uniforms outside. The third thing that I'll be tested on is the brief.
Wow.
And basically what you're doing.
Okay. This is crazy, isn't it?
All right, Johnson, I'm out the door.
Right behind, sorry.
Now move off.
Have a good change.
I'll see you in the inspection block.
I'll be there.
Okay, let's check one more out.
Every posted officers remain behind the changing rail. Get behind the rail!
The Tomb of the Unknown Soldier is one of the most continuously
Oh,
guarded
here we
monuments
go.
in the world. It's patrolled 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, regardless of the
Yes.
weather, by an elite regiment of soldiers known as Sentinels. These Sentinels are highly trained specialists in superb physical condition, ready at a moment's notice to defend the honor of fallen war heroes.
God
So
bless
what
them.
makes the old guard of the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier so feared and respected? And what happens when people push the boundaries and try to mess with one of the guards? Let's find out. The Old Guard is essentially ceremonial special forces, and despite their seemingly mundane job, they represent the very best of the best the Army can offer. It's so elite that less than 20% of all volunteers are accepted for training, and of those,
Oh,
only
wow.
a fraction pass training to become fully fledged Tomb Guards. In fact, the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier Guard Identification Badge is the third least awarded badge in the entire United States
Wow.
Army, behind military horseman ID badges and astronaut badges. To become a Tomb Guard, an Old Guard soldier must volunteer by applying for appointment to the Tomb through the Sergeant of the Guard. To be considered for an appointment, the soldier must be highly motivated and disciplined, and possess a strong military bearing and soldierly appearance. If appointed, the soldier is assigned to the Tomb for an initial 2-week training period. Upon
Yeah,
reporting
they
to
are,
a relief,
Will.
the trainee is assigned a Tomb Guard trainer. The trainer informs the trainee of what is expected of them, including following strict rules, training guidelines, and the need for complete dedication and commitment to the Tomb. The training cycle is intense, consisting of a series of 5 exhaustive tests over 6 to 12 months. These tests focus on ceremonial performance, uniform preparation, and knowledge. If the trainee completes the training cycle and passes the tests, they are able to flawlessly conduct 7 different types of ceremonies, meet the highest standards of uniform preparation, and recite 35 pages of information without error. If the trainee fails any test, they are assigned back to their company. The successful trainee is awarded the Tomb Guard Identification Badge and will be from then on referred to as a Tomb Guard or badge holder by their fellow Sentinels. Demonstrating how serious a role this is considered to be, the Tomb Guard Identification Badge is the only military badge that can be revoked for any action that brings disrespect to the Tomb. The Unknown Soldier. On the 11th of November 1921, the remains of an unknown American soldier were returned from the battlefields of France. Unidentified remains weren't uncommon during World War I, and without DNA profiling or reliable ways to match the list,
Can you imagine being a family member of an unknown soldier and never knowing? Now, I have my POW bracelet, but never knowing what happened to your loved one other than they got killed in action, and never seeing them again, expecting them every day to walk into your house or walk back into your life.
of missing
Oh my
soldiers
gosh.
with the discovered corpses. Many bodies were simply marked as unknown. For this reason, the U.S. government approved the construction of a memorial in the Arlington National Cemetery in Virginia, United States. This would be the final resting place of the returned unknown soldier and would serve as a monument to all deceased military personnel who were either lost or the remains never identified. The remains of the unknown soldier were interred beneath a 3-level white marble tomb covered in a stone slab. Intricate carvings decorate the sides, including
Okay, now you got me thinking, Ghost. What if they have DNA from back then? Do you think they were smart enough to do that? And
Oh
do you
yeah,
think
I mean it
back in
it's
1921?
possible. It's possible.
Oh, okay.
It's possible if they can get enough mitochondrial DNA to trace it back to like a mother or a father. We might be able to identify those other 3 soldiers, those other unidentified soldiers.
wreaths and figures representing peace, victory, and valor. The rear of the sarcophagus includes an inscription which reads, "Here rests in honored glory an American soldier known but to God." Why you shouldn't mess with a tomb guard. While the role of the sentinel is mostly ceremonial, there are some things you just don't do when visiting the tomb of the unknown soldier. The old guards will appear strong and silent, that is, until you break one of their rules. Cross over the barrier into the plaza and you'll probably hear this.
Get him! Not to mess with. Boy, people are nervy.
behind the chains and rails.
Hey, Steve.
Respect and silence is required at all times. If you're being loud, rude, and obnoxious, you'll likely get this response.
Remain standing for this ceremony. It is requested that everyone maintains a level of silence and respect. It is requested that everyone maintain an atmosphere of silence and respect at all
I don't know,
times.
Steve.
These sentinels are very similar to the Queen's Guard at Buckingham Palace. However, they aren't trained to remain still at all times. Get too close and the sentinels day in the life of a tomb guard. The Old Guard is made up of 3 tomb squads or reliefs, numbered 1st through to 3rd. Unlike traditional army units, tomb reliefs are organized based on height, so that the tomb guards are similar in size during the changing of the guard. The 3 reliefs are on duty utilizing 24-hour rotating shifts. A tomb guard's day begins at 5 a.m., with arrival at the tomb quarters 1 for duty. The tomb guards will inspect the quarters, prepare their uniforms, review orders, and receive their duty assignment.
Okay, so do they have hi, Steve. Is there still an echo? Jenny said there was an echo. Huh. Do they have guards at night then?
Yeah. 24 hours a day.
24 hours a
7
day.
days a week.
Wow, guys. This is amazing. Well,
You could go there. You could go there at 4 o'clock in the morning. He's gonna be walking back and forth in front of that grave.
my God. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's show. You know, but he is the 4th unknown soldier.
I am grateful for that fact that there is a guard there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. I mean, with the rioting and looting and everything that's been going on, I mean, look what they did to the Lincoln Memorial. Remember, they spray painted it all up and everything? Can you imagine what they would have done to the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier if there
God,
wasn't
yeah.
a guard there?
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. 100% with that. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but yeah, I agree with you. That's something that, would, oh God, that would be a terrible thought, wouldn't it?
Right?
Thank you, Will. Thank you for coming in. I am very grateful for our servicemen and women. And, this to me is a great history's mysteries because of the fact that he was the 4th unknown soldier. And thanks to DNA and to his family's determination and fight to get him exhumed and DNA tested, that we have found him his final resting place, not only for him, but for his family. Animated,
Well,
thank you.
They got extremely lucky because you know what it takes to exhume one of the unknown soldiers? It literally takes an act of Congress.
Well, and they had
To be able
somebody
to get it
high
done.
up that helped them get this done. So
That's why the other 3 probably will never be identified because there's nobody fighting to have them exhumed. It's literally going to take an act of Congress to have them exhumed, to extract DNA or do a DNA analysis or anything like that.
right.
It's probably not going to happen.
Right. Well, I'm very grateful that he was able to, find his final resting place. And that's right. Joy just put in Wounded Warrior Project. Please, guys, check it out. And in that site, you can get your POW bracelets, which is, and I'm going to grab this link and post it over on YouTube also. I have got my POW bracelet over there, and it helps with the Wounded Warrior Project. And thank you for putting that in there, Joy. I greatly appreciate it. So with that being said, God bless America. And
I find it funny that you said, God bless America, but you're You are now Lady Uber.
Yeah. I am.
You are Scottish
I am
Lord.
Lady Lou. I am a Scottish. I own property over in Scotland. Hmm. That's right, I do. So does my sister, and we've even
You
got
can-
trespassing signs ready to put on it. On our
You can
property.
you can call yourself Baroness Goober.
That's right. Baroness Goober, what a name. Yep, I am. So, no problem, Mama. I thought it was fitting for today's show. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. I want to thank everybody that came in to do the show today with us. I found an interesting paranormal. Actually, I didn't find it. It was found for me. Stitch sent it to me. It's called the Debunk Box. Chris
Debunk
Chambers.
Box.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to send you a link so you can watch the movie. And
Okay.
it's quite, we can use it for the paranormal. It's quite the deal. A tiny bit of Scotland. That's right, Lovable Rogue. That's right.
You know what that means now, since now you're a Scottish Lord. You could start your own clan.
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
How do I do that?
Like there's my clans. There's the Scots and the Guns. You can have your own clan tag. You can choose your own tartan. Wear a kilt if you want to. You know, play the bagpipes.
Oh, that'll happen. Absolutely. I'll be on the back of my chair lifting my kilt for everybody to see. Mm-hmm.
I'll have to draw you up the Goober Clan logo.
There you go. Oh my gosh. Okay, everybody. I'm going to get off of here. I've just been fighting terrible fatigue. So I'm going to get off of here, and I think I'm going to set my happy ass right on my couch and watch the rest of Midwives and then get started on the, well, I'm going to watch this doggone Debunk Box with Chris Chambers. I used to wear a kilt all the time when I played in a Scottish band, but a tiny bit also. There you go, Lovable Rogue. Okay, everybody, have a great day. And remember, show a little bit of kindness to somebody. Could make a big difference in somebody's life. Thanks, everybody. Bye, Ghost.
And all you vets out there, thank you for your service.
That's right. Thank you for your service. Okay, say goodbye, Ghost.
Bye, Ghost.